Because I know it's all about staying healthy right now, true, and that's always a priority for everybody in their family, to have inform what's happening. But the fact is, if we don't plan how we're going to bounce back from this, then we're done. You know, the sport could be done. Businesses could be done. Because we don't know whether, like I said, this is 2 months, 5 months, 1 month, 6 months. So you got to keep working as far as I'm concerned. And you got to stay safe. You got to listen to the advice. But for me, it doesn't matter what you do, you got to keep thinking. Tevin Farmer, what's happening? Is she? Lee and mate, I know. I'm sitting here in the office and I just don't actually know what to do with myself. Eubank impersonation, okay, as people need cheering up. What we must understand is this is no longer about boxing. This is about life. This is about the warrior's code, going through life to overcome the problems before we get back to the art of pugilism. Tim Zhu. I've heard a lot about Tim Zhu. Nukas from Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan. Sorry, my friend. When do you think the virus will die out, mate? You're asking the wrong geezer. But if you want an answer from me, I'm hoping that we can see some good news in a couple of weeks, but I think it's going to get worse before it gets better. I hope people stay calm. Can't do a John Fury impression, and even if I could, I wouldn't. Just in case he batters me. What do I think will happen to the Premier League? Good question. I think they'll finish it. I do. I mean, there's a couple of things. I think if they extend the season, I mean, we've got to do it. Listen, you know I'm a big Liverpool fan. Not necessarily the team, but the people. I'd be gutted for them if they couldn't finish the league. So I would like to see the league finish. I think there's a lot of financial implications that need to ensure that the league is finished, whether that's behind closed doors or not. Who knows? But I do believe they'll finish the Premier League. What do I think of Idao Riley? I think he's a good fighter. Nice geezer as well. Have you had any issues with fighter contracts as a result of being able to fight? No, because it comes under force majeure, so it's an act of God. It's not really anything anyone can do about it, so we look for new dates. Callum Henley, fuck Liverpool. No, mate, I've got a lot of Scouse mates. I want to see him win the league, to be honest. UCAD comment, Eddie, of their latest comment. I haven't seen their latest comment. Have I seen any no context Eddie Hearn? Just slightly, mate. Latest on Canelo? I don't know. I mean, look, we agreed terms for Billy Joe Saunders to fight Canelo, and that's the fight I believe will happen next. But obviously, there is discussions as well for Golovkin to fight Canelo. I do believe that Golovkin wants to fight his mandatory Zerameta first, and also believe that Canelo wants to fight Billy Joe Saunders first, so we'll have to see. Bailey, mate. What football team do I support? Okay, so I used to be a season ticket holder at Tottenham for about 3 years. So probably have to say Spurs. But of course Leyton Orient. Box Studio, cheer up, mate. I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm just a little bit bored, actually. But I want to get back to it. What's the truth about Fury's gloves after the Wilder fight? I mean, like, you have to understand, when you're in a changing room, especially in America, when you've got commissions, you know, everyone's watching everything, so I'd be very surprised if there is anything untoward going on with Fury's gloves. Sure, R.I.P. Roger Mayweather. Great fighter, two-weight world champion. With like 71 fights, something like that. How many fights do I think will get affected by the virus? Well, I think when you look at it, you've got obviously March 28th, April 4th, April 24th are already effective and moved. Then you've got Dillian White, May 2nd, also under threat. You've got Usyk Chisora, May 23rd. You know, but you're hoping by then we can get some better news. June 20, AJ. You know, everything is a threat right now. Jordan Gill, what's happening? Would you consider a crowd-less show? Yes. Maybe focus on subscribers. Would that hurt the boxing business? I think we have to. I think when this all happened like a week ago, we were moving towards that. We'd already booked studios out to do crowdless shows, and I don't like it really, to be honest with you, because I think, especially British fighter fans, the energy they produce is what we need. So for me, I wasn't mad on the studio shows, but we have 100 fighters all wanting to fight, needing to fight, and if we have to come back firstly with studio shows, we will do that. Jack Bolton, you look ill, Eddie. Mate, I do look like a bit of a mess. I've actually been to the gym this morning. Might surprise you. I feel good. White Rhino, is me making friends fight in a garage and filming it good business? Might be, mate. Israel Madrimov, what a guy, what a fighter. Rizzo kicks, do you love a pound note, Eddie? Yes, 100%. Adam Evans, my bird, thinks you look like Ant Middleton. Listen, I wish I was in the same shape as Ant Middleton. Matchroom's current relationship with Sky looking healthy? Absolutely. They are our closest partners. They are the people who, while I'd like to claim all the credit about the growth and rise of British boxing in the last 10 years, without Sky, none of it would have been possible. Haney Garcia 2021. Haney Garcia 2020.